want to make sure you're not hanging out.
No. Oh Lord, no. Never.
Okay.
Not here. I felt as if, and this is something that the music is very halting. It's as if she doesn't want to accept the fact that this person is gone. Especially with the bass.
How would you show that? How do you show that? How could you make that read? Because that's something that you're feeling. But how could you make that read to the audience? What would that look like? What does that look like?
There's an internal struggle for me.
I totally get that. And how can you make that internal struggle read? Right.
Okay.
How can you allow the public to experience your angst and your agita and your ill at ease? What can you show in your body that would show that you're disturbed? What would that look like? So that we know right away, so that you engage your audience from the moment you walk through the door. You know, when you leave and you're about to do your auditions, and even now as a recitalist and as a young artist, you gotta come through the door and bring your A game the moment you walk through the door. People kind of have formed an opinion about you before you even open your mouth sometimes, right?
Yes.
So you gotta walk through the door knowing exactly what it is that you wanna do and what you wanna deliver, and bring that right away. Because the moment that you engage them right away, you got them. But you gotta stay with that,
Okay.
you know?
Yes.
Right, okay.
That's my.
Oh God, okay.
That has been my biggest issue, is learning how to be emotionally engaged but not emotionally invested, and being able to give that expression but at the same time not come to tears. Because
right, you want to create that and cause that, but not in yourself.
Exactly, otherwise they don't get it. They don't get it.
Right, otherwise they're sympathizing and empathizing with you.
They don't
right?
feel, they don't get to feel what I've, like.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
First of all, the beginning of that I found much more interesting, right, and engaging. I wanted to know what it was that you were going to say. I wanted to know what was going on. So that part was great.
Oh, no.
You know, it may be one of those things you have to continue to work through.
Yes.
But maybe if you can put, I don't mean to turn this moment to about myself, but I'm going to for a little bit. maintain that note. Lift up your inner space, spin your voice, and make sure that the breath is spinning and just love it. And hang on to that.
Okay.
Yeah, get a real strong finish. La la la. Can we just take that phrase towards the end?
New York is always my dream, a shiny dream from afar, where the bright lights are. Those New York lights.
How wonderful and interesting and delicious are you? Thank you so much. What a wonderful treat that was.
Thank you.
So lovely. And you know what I loved? I loved the way you walked up here. I'm next. It's time. I've been ready for a while. I know. So lovely. So honest and personable and, real.
Thank you.
Terrific.
Thank you.
Just lovely. It was a pleasure. I loved it, loved it, loved it. I see how it is that you're treating your voice there and you're creating this beautiful cushion around the sound, which is great. Don't let that get in the way of you going to the breath has to be faster to the ground, to the vowel sound. Just keep going. Is that the end?